Okay.
All right. We have to share, so I'll share with you. Oh, okay.
I'll just share what I share.
For some reason, after having a cold and a flu all week, no one wants to share with me.
I think you should have the mic. No, I'm good. Thanks. Ready. Later. Much later. All right. So we're off, I think.
Hello and welcome to Java Posse episode 461, live at Devoxx 2014.
Woohoo!
Okay. Good crowd. Good crowd.
Next slide.
All right. It's traditional to have a bit of a sing-along, so the words are up here. If you'd like to sing, please do.
You're supposed to know the words, right?
Java, 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 jing, jing, jing. Java, 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 jing, jing, jing. It's not a cup of coffee, but as hot as can be. Came pouring through the gates on a Big Mac Neely, singing Java, 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 jing, jing, jing. Microsoft that Java really could be a threat.
Who thought we were going to rickroll you then?
Maybe put them in debt.
Yeah, a few people did. No, we did it real. I'm Dick Wall. I was about to say New Energy Associates. That would be surprisingly apt, wouldn't it? Escalate Software.
I'm Tor Norbye from Google.
I'm Quinn from Riot Games.
And I'm Chet Haas, also from Google.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming. First off, before we start, I must remember this is a very important announcement. First, we're going to thank Atlassian, of course, our beer partners, our official beer partners.
Yay.
Thank you, Atlassian, once again, for coming through.
If not for you, they wouldn't be here.
That's right. That's the only reason people are here. In fact, I saw some people walking around with a beer out there, so they pretended to come in, got a beer, and left again. That's shocking behavior.
Let's go give a private performance to them, just in revenge.
We'll strap them down, hook their eyes open, and
we
perform
will sing
in front
that
of them.
jingle over and over and over.
Really important message is please take the empties out with you. There'll be a bin outside. We've been asked not to leave empties in the room or in any of the trash cans in the room. So please take your empties outside. All right. That was very serious, wasn't it? Let's get silly. Let's get silly. Go for it.
All right, so we're doing a survey. What's the best part of Devoxx? Is it a great technical sessions and you have to applaud if that's what you want to vote for?
In fact, actually, this is going to go out on the radio, so to speak.
Yeah.
So you've got to make noise. It's no good raising your hand.
No one is here for the
Some
great
noise.
technical sessions, apparently.
So, great technical sessions.
Chet looks very relieved right now. Is it the comfy chairs?
Specifically, Chet's great technical sessions.
Wait, did I have any?
Nobody liked your great technical sessions.
All right, is it the Belgian beer and or waffles?
Always popular.
How about the new NFC wristbands? Yeah?
That you get to shower and sleep with.
Doesn't compare with bear. All right. Is it the Wi-Fi? Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent job. Sunny weather?
What the? I didn't even think I was in Antwerp this week.
It didn't rain.
It was like not gray and miserable this week. I don't know where I was. It wasn't here.
I think you were in the hotel room, mate.
Making slides. All right. How about the live Java Posse show? So far, so good.
What a self-suck-up item on there. I don't know. That's just not fair.
Okay, listeners. Hello. Okay.
Talk close.
Talk close.
Talk close.
Listeners, what's this slide about?
I don't know yet.
Where are they? Okay.
We have prepared for weeks for this show. I want you to know. This is all carefully scripted and
We want to know about the listeners. Who are you?
Who are you? So, how many of you have never heard of the Java Posse and you thought this was the App Cloud EE talk? Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
New listeners, how many people have not, maybe have listened to only a few episodes? Okay, yeah. At least 100 episodes? 200 episodes? Wow. It's still pretty weak. 300 episodes?
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Hardcore, yeah. And I've been interviewed by the Java Posse.
Oh, yeah.
One. Yeah.
Ed Burns in the front row. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I feel like a Java Posse member. I yell my opinions out loud during each episode.
Damn straight. I do.
Because we always get them wrong, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, where are you guys from? Let's see. Belgium. Is it me or are they all sitting down the front? It must be a Belgian privilege to be able to sit at the front in these things. Okay. Netherlands. Oh, they're all even more at the front. What did they do, man? Did they
They beat up the Belgians and moved into the front.
did they offer incentives of like well, no, I won't say what, but the thing that Amsterdam is famous for? I don't know. Okay.
Waterways?
Yeah, exactly.
The red light
yes,
district.
that one. France, Germany, England, etc. Okay.
I think those guys are just clapping all the time.
Scotland, of course. Sorry, Scotland. You guys are still part of the UK, though, as after that vote. For the moment. Okay. Vikings.
Oh, they're all over there.
Other Europeans. Cool.
What is France, Germany, etc.? How does that compare to
You
other
know, I'm not
Europeans?
entirely sure. I was kind of.
I'm a little vague on my European history and geography, but
At least
I don't know.
50% of my brain has been consumed with that as I've been running down the list. It's like, what do we do? What are we saying here? What are we saying with that slide?
Liechtenstein, I'm sure that's what you were talking about.
Other, the rest of the world. Wow.
There's
And they
four
all got
people from
pushed
the rest
into
of
the
the
They
world.
all
back
get
of the
pushed
bus.
into the back,
Yeah.
or they're non-committal. They want an easy way out
Yeah.
if this sucks. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Me? All right. Operating system. Normally that's a plural. We're just talking about one today, and we'll talk about, okay, who's on Mac OS X?
Yeah?
You guys, there's so many of you now. I'm not convinced you're thinking different anymore. I'll just say that.
They're thinking different from you.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Repeat after me. We think different.
We're independent thinkers, and nobody controls what we say or think.
All right, Windows. There are a lot more of them. They're just embarrassed. They're like, oh, don't pick on us again. Linux. All right.
Good crowd, my homies.
Yeah.
And Chrome OS.
Bless you, sir.
And Commodore 64.
Hey, long
Everybody. And Amiga forever.
Good old Amiga. Back to you.
Back to me. Which Java versions are you using? Is it Java 8? That's pretty fast adoption. All right. Java 7 still? All right. Java 6. All right.
Yep.
And we are pausing. Java 5? All right.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, how about JDK 1.4?
If they are, they're not admitting
Generics
to
are
it.
hard.
Oh, Ed is admitting to it.
What about JDK 1.0? Because, 1.1 had that crazy...
Because they're still running applets in the browser. All right. Bring it.
Okay, IDE. What IDE is everybody using? Eclipse. Solid response. NetBeans. Okay.
Oh.
IntelliJ. Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
You're just sucking up
Wow.
this
it. I
torch
predict
here.
that's
That
the
is the
winner.
clearest indication ever at one of these. That is amazing. Wow.
J developer.
What?
Laughter.
I heard it over there. So,
What?
somebody's like, what?
Notepad. Oh, but there are clapping in addition to the laughing. Emacs, VI,
Yeah.
punch cards.
Sublime, man. Sublime
Yeah,
for the
there's
win.
Sublime, yes.
Sublime for the win.
Or if you're an IDE slut and you don't care, whatever is there.
Guilty.
Yeah.
JVM languages. Java.
You got a lot of these.
It's going to be here forever. Java's going to be around forever. I mean, and that's
Java
the way it
is
should
the
be.
C of the
It is.
JVM.
It really is. Scala.
Don't say that just because you're being polite to Dick. Come on, answer for real.
Groovy.
Groovy!
You have to say it like that. You can't just say groovy. You got to say groovy.
Baby.
Closure with a J.
Ja.
Okay. Good showing.
It's all the
More next year. Try harder next year.
it's all the Belgians over there.
Ruby.
I thought Ruby was going to kill it.
Yeah. Wasn't Java dead and Ruby was going to kill it?
Python.
Python's good.
They're the very smart people in the crowd
They
because
are.
they're all mathematicians and scientists, pretty much. Kotlin. Oh, snap.
That means none of the IntelliJ people came to our session.
Oh.
Aren't they all using it?
Then we're going to go back and reverse the IntelliJ.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not going to count that.
It's early days. It's early days.
Yeah.
Ceylon. Okay. Wow, cool.
Right, all four?
JavaScript. Yeah.
Wait. Does clapping mean that they use it or that they approve of it? Because that is different.
I don't know. I think using. Well, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
You kind of have no choice.
Yeah.
Logo.
Conscripted.
I have to throw another. Are you serious? No. If you think we're serious, you're in the wrong session. Okay? Let's get that out the way right now. No, serious. Serious is gone. HTML. Who codes in HTML? Come on.
That's coding, man.
Coding. Real coding.
Raw
bytecode. I know at least a couple of people who do. Yell out your favorite. Dart, of course. Sorry. Dart. Any others? Moo, of course. Moo. You just go moo and moo, ooh. It's all moo, stuff like that.
Okay.
Nobody's programming in LOL or Dogi?
Or
No?
Lua.
No? Okay.
Swift.
JVM languages.
Someone said Swift.
Swift. Good choice. Well, a good choice, except it's not open. Be nice if it was available.
Yeah,
on
JVM
something.
language, not so much. Yeah. Good try.
It needs to be available on other platforms. Okay. Whatever Chatnas is doing on Android. What are you
I
doing?
appreciate that suck up right there. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thank you.
We didn't have Go on here. Who's using Go?
Go. Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really a JVM language, but it's,
That's true. It's not JVM. And what,
it's
all
a
of those?
GoVM.
Oh, well, Python's, Kind of Python.
Jython and
okay.
JRuby. That's why they were on there.
We're on the next slide already.
Yeah, okay, let's
Okay, Dick, catch up.
Moving on. Am I doing this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, episode 1 of the Java Posse was September the 22nd, 2005. We are in our 10th year for those counting. It doesn't quite mean we've had 10 years, but we're in our 10th year.
We're going to round up.
So we decided it would be fun and it really was actually fun, to go back and look at our archives and see some of the things that happened over the years.
Boy, the pictures of Dick as a baby. So cute. So cute.
He
What
was
happened?
so pudgy.
Yeah, I was so round and pudgy. Whatever happened to that? Okay. 2005, we had 23 episodes because we started sort of towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had, wow, that's small.
A lot of
13 newscasts, 9 interviews, and 1 special. I think that was our Christmas special,
yeah.
right?
Pretty good for only, a quarter, right?
We did. Oh, before that, okay, so a little period back in time, but it's probably the last time I'm going to tell the story, so, I'll make it quick, but it'd be nice to hear it again. So I was involved in a podcast. Does anybody remember a podcast called the Java Cast? Wow. Okay.
Don't be shy.
Only
Now
the
I'm
crickets
shy.
remember.
Now I'm just really showing my age. Okay. Usually somebody remembers it. There's like somebody drunk at the back and they're like, yeah, I remember that. So I did 4 episodes with another guy and got hooked on it, but it didn't work out. So I ended up coming to Tor and saying, hey, what do you think about doing a podcast? At the time, nobody knew what they were. And Tor said, I'll only do it if Carl can do it as well. So that was sort of the beginning. We'll continue the story as we go. But
So Carl and Tor were your rebound relationship.
they were.
We were.
Totally. It's lasted a long time, though. I mean, it's been
Threesomes
good.
normally don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It was an on and off relationship.
Somebody else want to talk for a bit? You want to take over?
Well,
Go for it.
so in 2005, Java 1.4 was the popular JVM. It
was awesome.
We had the assert keyword, which was nice and didn't compile all existing code. And there was a new compiler written by Martin Odursky that didn't have generics yet. They were commented out, as I understand. It had Cobra, which of course has gone along. Wait, what?
Cobra?
Corba?
Corba.
Corba?
It had a new health
FTW.
plan initiative.
Everybody's
What?
hating on the Corba, man.
Yes. So Java 5 was already out, and they finally dropped the 1.x name, I guess. It didn't get adopted very fast because Eclipse at the time didn't support it yet.
I remember the boycott Java 5 Eclipse campaign. It was like, don't do it. Just don't go to Java 5. That was really successful if you look at history.
But 5 came out with generics, which was, I think, a pretty big improvement, and annotations, which I love, and a new for loop syntax. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the generics were kind of controversial at the time, weren't they?
Take a while to get used to. They took a while to get used to, right?
Let's whip through this. 2006.
Okay.
74 episodes.
Whoopsh.
Lots of newscasts, lots of interviews, and lots of specials.
You're like the president now.
No, that's enough. Go away.
Well, Java 6 came out in 2006.
Yep.
And the best part of Java 6, everyone agrees, was the overriding of interface methods.
that was a feature the world was
Some performance
waiting.
stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah, they were waiting for that one. And this other guy joined us, Joe Nuxall.
Who is this?
He was this guy who was sort of like a mini Chet. He was like a Chet in training. But then,
Yeah,
then you
not
were
ringing a bell.
So,
I wonder what is he up to these days?
strangely enough, I think I
What?
see him. I think I see him over there. Come up here, Joe. Come on, man.
Oh, what? I think this is the exclusive OR set. I think I can't be on the stage at the same time as Joe. Is that right?
Don't let him.
No, he's just going to take your hat, that's all.
Yeah, I joined the Posse in 2006, I guess it was. I'm going to put my beer down.
We already covered that, Joe.
Way to keep up, man.
So Creator 2 is released. We were all working on Creator together. It was actually kind of pulls this. No, you stay here, buddy. There's 5 now.
Get
just for a
back
few
up here.
minutes. We are working on a product at Sun called Java Sun Studio Creator. Oh, Rave, sorry. And are we all standing over there? Is that the deal? Oh, yeah. Wait, you guys got to do this. All right. So we are working together on Creator. And when the Posse was first started, there was too much Sun influence, so I actually had to leave Sun before I could join the Posse. So that's why.
So that's why you left.
That's why I left.
He left us so he could join us.
We go to Top Coder.
Oh, man. Do you remember the Top Coder stuff? That was just nerd-tacular. It was like...
It was amazing.
It was amazing nerdy coders, and they were introduced like they were about to go into a wrestling match.
I don't know why you're
Dick
looking at Chet
Wall
and me
from the
because
Russian
neither one of us was
Federation.
there.
Yeah.
Any of you guys ever hear of Top Coder?
No. Oh, one
A
guy.
couple of people. How many people competed in Top Coder?
No.
Okay, you got excited. You did? That's awesome. That's impressive.
We did our first BOF at Java 1.
How many of you were at our first BOF at Java 1?
Yeah.
Couple? Right
Yeah.
on.
I went to one of them that kind of creeped me out when the audience just spontaneously broke into the jingle.
That
And
was the
I
one.
thought
Yeah,
I was in
that
the
was the
wrong
one.
room.
That was the one.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Yeah, it was a little
We
creepy.
weren't expecting that either. It was quite surprising when it just happened. That
Yep.
was the start of the trend, though, so we went with it after that.
Scott, Mc-
Yeah.
Scott McNeely's out. Jonathan Schwartz was in.
Yeah, big changes at Sun.
The Java and .NET wars.
The beginning.
The beginning of the wars. Java was open sourced under GPL.
Yeah, that was cool.
Dick leaves New Energy Associates and moves to California.
Yeah. Yep. Join
Good.
Google.
And to join Google.
Join Google. Yeah. All right. 2007, we had 57 episodes, 30 of which were newscasts, 10 interviews, and 17 specials. So what happened? Well, we had our first Java Posse roundup in Crested Butte with...
How many people were at that?
Anyone been to one of the roundups?
One.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's more of a US thing because it's easier to get there from there.
Although
The
we usually
iPhone
have a lot
happened.
of...
I'm the guy who has to talk about
Yeah.
Apple stuff.
Yeah, you have to.
iPhone, you hear that? Right. Claps are good.
There's something called Android that apparently came out around the same time.
Just the SDK, no actual phones.
I think they didn't start shipping phones until 2008.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That might be in a future slide.
No, really?
Foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Java. Oh no, you should totally do this one.
Why me?
You missed the Java FX.
Yes, I did work on JavaFX at the time. Yeah, so JavaFX was born in 2007, or at least released to the public in 2007. And I guess that is something about a Red Hat fork. I don't think it was a Red Hat fork. I think that they have the UI libraries, Ice-T, and that was contributed
Yeah,
to OpenJDK.
that overall in time became OpenJDK, which is still going. Still. Yep. That was where the fork happened. Oh yeah, and HD DVD died and Blu-ray won. That affected everybody in this room, I bet, because how many people really care that Blu-ray won now?
It was
It seemed-
huge at the time.
It seemed
it has
such a
Java.
big deal at the time. Now everybody just downloads stuff. That's what happens, and not illegally anymore either. You can actually legally download stuff. Yeah, exactly. All right, 2008, we had 66 episodes. You can see the breakdown there. I won't go into them.
We should mention we started doing roundup.
Oh, we did start doing the roundup sessions then, yes.
Those are the sessions, if you listen to them, where everyone talks like they're in a soup can. I don't know if you've heard those
All right,
episodes.
let's rip through them because I can see we're running.
Yep.
We're already burning up our time. Okay, Sun acquires MySQL, Oracle, and acquires BEA.
NetBeans 6. Eclipse 3.4, IntelliJ 8.
Closures versus closures versus closures.
Those debates went on forever.
Java Polis changed to Java.
That was an awesome name change.
Changed to
I enjoyed that
Devoxx.
quite a bit from the sidelines. That was great.
That was quite a name morphing time.
Devoxx.
It never actually went out as Javoxx, did it? I think that was just a temporary. Oh, it did. There was
It did it
one.
once.
There was one Java.
Confirmed
One
from the
day
front.
it was Javoxx. Okay.
JavaFX 1.0. You can talk about that, Tor.
No.
And Chrome. All right, go.
Yep.
Oh, and Invoke Dynamic.
Hey, John Rose.
Yeah, I left Apple. Left Apple, went to a new company called Navigenics, and then
I left and went to Navigenics, strangely enough.
What? Apparently I left Sun and I went to Adobe.
Yeah. So how's Sun doing these days anyway?
You know, I haven't heard of him in the news recently.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
sure.
just checking. But you don't think that had anything to do with you leaving, do you?
I'm sure not.
Okay. Okay.
No.
So in 2008, Carl discovered Scala and showed it to Dick, which,
We have regretted that day ever since.
2009, 66 episodes. Okay, there's the breakdown. More roundup sessions.
a lot more roundup sessions, many more.
Yeah, a lot more roundup
A lot of
sessions.
content.
Yep. Okay, closures were on again, off again, on again, off again that year. I wonder if you remember. They were actually announced as on again here at Devoxx that year, I think.
And then I left Google and went to Netflix.
what?
Good enough.
I don't remember that at all. Some other releases?
Swing 2 released, Google App Engine, and Now for Java released.
No.
Now for
Oh, Now for Java.
Oh, okay, got it. IBM was going to buy Sun.
With a question mark?
That was the rumor. That was the hot rumor.
Yes, it was.
But then Oracle buys Sun for only $7.4 billion.
I remember that
How
when
much
that
did you get,
happened.
Chet?
It was like I think
Not
the
quite
IBM
that
guys.
much. Not
the
quite.
IBM guys were like, "What the hell just happened there? What just happened here?"
Hey, we all have to do the Google wave.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye Google. Bye Google Wave. Yeah, that lasted about a year, didn't it? It was so hot. It was so hot right now. Yeah. JavaFX designer tool.
Yeah, that was good.
You made that.
Worked on it with other people.
Tor made it. OSGI versus
Oh,
Jigsaw.
do you remember all the discussions we had on the podcast, OSGI versus Jigsaw?
I remember getting sucked into that against my better judgment and regretting it the entire time.
Did they ever make peace?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Chrome OS came out.
Java 7 Project Coin features were complete. I guess that's 2 years
The
before.
Java Store.
Java Store.
Is
Gosling
the
came and
Java-
gave a
Let's
talk.
cruise through
Hear
these.
about it.
Yeah,
all right.
welcome to the
All
Java
right.
Store.
Is the Java
Moving
store
along.
still going?
No.
No. Okay, that died.
All right.
Okay, I never looked at it after.
We got
the
4
first
more
thing.
years to go.
IntelliJ was open sourced, which was apparently a good move given the earlier survey result.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering about open sourcing their stuff.
Joe leaves Navigenics, start 6 of 9 design. Okay.
2010, 43 episodes.
Uh-oh. Slipping. Slipping.
Yep. And there were, okay. Oracle acquires Sun, and there was an enormous lawsuit party that apparently everyone in the industry wanted to join in with. It was amazing. It was like all the other companies said, hey, I want some of that action.
Yeah.
Talking.
Go.
Keep talking. Sun JVM merged with JRocket. It starts.
JDK 7 delayed by Oracle Sun acquisition.
The Java 1 was given a big hug by Oracle Open World.
In other words, it was eaten whole, consumed, chewed around a bit. Spat out and not looking very good. Whatever happened to... Oh, no, we said we'd never talk about that one.
That's right. We can't talk about that. It has to do with the time paradox, so we'll ignore it.
Yep. There was no episode
Moving
255.
on. Just got awkward.
Oh, that was fun. We got invited to visit the National Ignition facility, which if you ever get to the States, you should go and see. They're doing real engineering. It kind of puts you, it kind of puts you in your place when you see that. It was very cool.
Apparently, I left Adobe and then I joined Google.
Yeah. So how's that Flex project doing?
I
Anyway,
think it's fine. I haven't heard of it recently.
no, it's strange kind of correlation I'm seeing here. That's all.
What are you saying?
Nothing at all. Don't worry.
Tor transferred from Sun to Oracle, leaves Oracle, joins Google. Huge.
Hey, you work there
changes.
too?
And I left Navigenics and joined, we got spun off as an engineering team and went to make a new company. Yeah, good.
38.
2011,
Oh, slipping more.
38 episodes. Okay. Oh, and ow.
Zero interviews. So apparently in
interviews.
2011 we found ourselves interesting enough.
No, I think really what happened there, I'll confess, is interviews took the longest to do. They took the longest to set up and everything. So they got let go.
Got lazy.
I got lazy.
Yep. Java 7.
Which had arm blocks, try with resources, you do an arm block, and wildcards, the diamond operator, and multi-catch, like Lilu Dallas. Kotlin was announced, and Google bought Motorola Mobility for $12.5 billion.
Yeah.
I would love some of that.
I would take the 0.5 billion there and just be happy. They got 12. They got 12 of it. Devoxx dominates the earth in 2011, and it apparently hasn't stopped because now there's 4 by my count, and
Mini Devoxxes.
mini Devoxxes, Voxed days, and for
Devoxx for
kids,
kids.
and God, it's amazing.
It's like McDonald's. It's franchised all over the world.
The evil monolithic corporation.
How many of you been to Devoxx? All right, good job.
Not many, apparently.
And I went to this little car company.
All right.
So 2012, still no interviews, but only 9 newscasts. Like these numbers are going down. And then I left the Java Posse.
Joe jumps the shark.
I'm gonna give you your hat back. I'm gonna stay up here, but I'm gonna give you your hat back.
He saw the ship was sinking and decided to get out. He was the smart one.
I had my early detection system installed. And then Chet joined the Posse.
Yeah.
That's fine. This works just fine. To make it really clear, Chet and I are good friends. I recommended Chet take my spot, as a matter of fact. And that's not a joke.
Okay, yeah. So 2012, I also started something called the Scalawags, another podcast, which was about Scala.
Still is.
Still is about Scala.
JavaFX 2.0 came out.
Yeah, I left Tesla, went back to freelance so I could have my life back.
I left Locust Development and foolishly thought that running a company for myself would actually be fun rather than just tons and tons of work. All right, 2013, we're down to 28 episodes. We got a couple of interviews, though.
Yes, we did those. Those were
A couple of interviews in there, yeah. All right, Java 8 was delayed until 2014.
Hey, the Android Developers Backstage podcast launched.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that, Chet?
Well, I think it's a podcast about Android development, hosted by Tor Norbye and Chet Haas.
You know, I noticed something about that. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but the initials are ADB, which is one of the tools that Android... That's amazingly
Very
coincidental.
clever. It would be even better if we had actually thought of that when coming up with the name.
I agree.
It
But
happened to be a
I'm happy to
convenient
point it out to you
coincidence.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I took a sabbatical from the Posse at this point because I was running my own business and it became very difficult.
Sabbatical is a quite polite way of saying I quit.
Well, I didn't exactly quit. I just became too busy to be involved in the regular.
He tried to quit like me, but he wasn't good enough to quit.
He just sort of stopped showing up.
Oh,
And Carl went
And,
to
yeah.
Riot Games.
Yeah, I went to Riot Games.
you have no mic. Sorry.
Mike.
All right, 30 episodes, a little bit more, but only because of roundup sessions.
Yes, and we had one special, which is today.
That is
The newscasts and the interviews, not so much. Has anybody noticed this? Okay. All right. So let's have a quick look. Oh, and no, we've still got the news to do. Java 8 came out.
That's big. Yeah.
Let's try that again. Java 8 came out. Excellent. And it had lambdas and date time
And some other stuff.
and some other stuff. And now we have to look at a bit of a trending graph here.
excellent analytical
So,
data.
Analytical data. Chet
at that
loves
chart.
this.
Big
And
data.
keep in mind, this is an audio podcast.
Yes. Well, as you will see, listeners at home, we had a pretty slow start in 2005. Okay. We moved up quickly and peaked with particularly our newscasts in 2007. Had some tremendous specials as well that year and interviews. Then we started getting going with the roundup episodes, and they became a staple. Unfortunately, you'll see that the rest of the kind of graph is in a bit of a decline there.
You'll notice overall, though, that there is generally the shape of a car here. We believe this comes from Joe's influence. He was actually having us go with these metrics over time so that everything is really in the shape of a car.
Okay.
The best designers can pull shit like that off.
Okay, so we have a bit of an announcement today. Some of you may know that this has been coming, but you are at the final episode of the Java Posse.
Huge, huge.
Okay, so with the rest of this, we knew some of you would be disappointed. Okay, and we thought.
No. We didn't know that. We hoped.
Well, we
be clear.
desperately hoped that some of you would be disappointed by
That
this.
some of you would notice.
In our arrogant
weren't here.
hubris, we decided that we would offer you grief counseling for the rest of the session. So we're going to take you through the 5 stages of grief over the departure of the Java Posse. Okay? Stage 1 is denial. Okay, and that's not just the river in Egypt. Really. Okay? Right. So, survey says, is this actually the last episode of the Java Posse? Yes? Yes? Somebody's really happy to see us go. That's awesome. How about no? Okay, let's go back to the graph again. Okay? Let's take a look at the graph again. I think it speaks for itself, really. Do you guys want to say anything about the graph?
No.
No? Okay, let's try that again. Is this the last episode of the Java Posse? Yes. There's a few more people who believe us now. No. It's swinging.
This is some serious denial.
Would it make it better if we found a different way to provide you with free beer at Devoxx next year?
Really?
Yeah.
Really, we're not kidding. This is the last episode of the Java Posse. Okay. One last time. Is this the last episode of the Java Posse? Yes?
Yes.
Or yes? Okay, I think they got the message. Right, we're over denial. Who wants to take anger?
I'll go, Anger.
Okay.
Let me put this down. So let's do a little bit of blame storming here.
Yeah. Who's to blame, Joe?
In my opinion, it's Dick's fault. We obviously experienced Scala drift. You guys have heard of that. Dick just got busy. He was usually the guy that was doing all the show notes and driving the show, and we should make this really clear that this show is Dick Wall. We're just here supporting Dick Wall. Let's give Dick Wall a big hand. Obviously, he's not going to say this. He's English, so he has to be really whatever
Okay,
they
so
do.
I'm pissed now because, first of all, no one would turn up to listen to me talk. Okay, it's not a podcast without everybody else. And second of all, it's not even my fault anyway. It was Carl's fault for introducing me to Scala in the first place.
What? I couldn't help it. Scala was cool. And Dick really loved it. So what can I do? But I really think the fault belongs to Tor.
What?
Because Tor would just never talk about Java when we were doing the podcast.
He wasn't allowed to talk about Java because he was at Google. And then we'd start talking about patents, and he's an idiot.
All right, now I'm pissed. It's actually Joe's fault because he doesn't have a clue about patents. Oh, and also he left the posse, so that kind of ruined it as well.
Obviously, that's why I died. Obviously, that's why I went down.
Yes. Yes. When so it is actually my fault because I joined the posse, and I would say. Yeah, that's appropriate. The other image I have in mind
You are
is
our Yoko.
when
You
I
are our
first-
Yoko Ono.
Yeah, I get it.
This is our John.
It's very subtle. When I joined the posse, 2 years ago? Was like the first episode when I was actually officially part of the posse. We thought about having a slide when they announced that I was going to be part of the posse that would show Fonzie jumping the shark tank. I don't know if that reference carries over to Europe, but jumping the shark comes from an old TV episode in Happy Days, and that's kind of what we figured was happening to the posse at the time because of me. Yay.
Okay, but let's not forget all of you guys who are to blame as well. The listeners. All the negative, all the negative feedback. Years and years of disappointment,
Yeah, definitely.
Express our displeasure. Yeah.
Deserves a good one.
Someone, yeah. Right. Oh, it's on. It's on, baby.
Screw you. Your fault.
Let the record show that we're throwing shit at the audience.
Nobody's throwing back at us. They're not that pissed.
All right, next slide. What slide? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right. All right. Whew. Are we done with anger now? Don't worry. These will be given out at the end.
Is it the Java community's fault? Why is that?
I can't even remember.
Okay.
I'm past the anger.
They never
their
gave
fault.
Dick a community award.
Oh, war.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We had our war already.
Oh, and we had a war. Joe's really got some issues to work through. All right, third stage, bargaining. Okay, I know these are questions people are going to ask. So what if the community starts editing the episodes?
Do you think that's going to happen? We couldn't even get the four of us to edit it when Dick didn't want to. You think the community is
If
going
you
to
yell
step
for
in?
this, you're volunteered. Yeah, I didn't think so.
How about crowdsourcing the show notes? Because was probably the hardest part that Dick did. You think that would help at all?
Again, you know,
You just don't think it?
I think I need to throw some more shit at the crowd.
All right, all right.
No, I'm good.
What if we had guest hosts?
It's still a pain to organize.
Yeah.
You try to get together with Carl when he lives in San Diego now. Just doesn't happen.
How about a Kickstarter so we can get like a $12 billion?
We actually had friends.
Wait, we're back to denial now?
We had friends propose a Kickstopper campaign.
Yes, actually, that was the moment that we really started taking it seriously. They were going to donate money to stop us doing this. And amazingly, I volunteered the first $100 towards it. Corporate sponsorship. Yeah, we can sell out, man. Let's do it.
Everybody has a price.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Kill it dead.
Okay, it's dead. All right. I'm afraid you have to. You have
Drink.
to accept the fact that it is
Everybody,
gone.
finish your drink. Cheers.
Don't worry, Carl. Okay, everybody, drink. Take a drink. It's gone. I'm sorry. Right then. Next stage.
Crying, actually, this is happening right now.
Oh,
Somebody get a picture
no.
of that.
Don't worry, man. Take a drink. Take a drink. It'll be okay, man.
Okay. All right, let's move on to acceptance.
All right. So we've accepted. We've accepted now. Everybody's accepted, right? No, seriously, this really is the last episode of the Java Posse.
Yeah, we're not kidding.
Okay? We are not jerking you around right now. This is the last one. Thank you. Thank you all.
That works. That works.
Thank you for 9 great years of geek celebrity. Being a geek celebrity is mildly better than not being a geek celebrity. In the celebrity list, it's not very high up the scale, but it has been fun. It's been enormous fun.
I've never gotten laid by being a geek celebrity.
No. Well, I kind of have, but it was with Jackie.
Only
so.
one person I know of has, and that's Ramon Guy.
Oh, and he wasn't ever a Posse member, so, he was too cool for us.
But he's a geek celebrity.
Thank you once again, the Atlassians, for our beer.
Yes, every time. All the beer. Not just the beers today. At all the different events, the Java ones, they've given us beer constantly. I don't know what the deal is with Australians and beer.
It's like they like it or something.
It must be.
So thank you to Devoxx and Stefan and his whole team.
Yes.
So
when we wanted to shoot the dead horse, it was obvious where we should actually commit that carnage.
Absolutely.
And it was at Devoxx, because I would say that Stefan and his team have been most supportive of Posse and the Java community in general, so obviously we do this here.
And honestly, this is the single best crowd. Year after year, this is the best crowd we ever.
Well, we basically got our
venue.
We sort of got our start. We got our start at the BOF at Java 1, but I think this sort of feels like our hometown crowd now.
Yeah.
So this is where we wanted to finish it.
Definitely the best place.
Where we want to die.
Yeah, this is where we want to come to die.
This is a
spread our
warm
ashes
day
right
rather than
here,
a
right on
cold
this
day.
stage.
It hurts more when you get shot on a cold day. All right. Other conferences and organizers, of course, we can't just leave out all of the other people who, over the years, have supported us, given us slots with almost no description or idea of what we're going to do whatsoever, and just
We
taking an
usually
enormous
don't know
leap
until-
of faith. I'm frankly amazed people still come to our sessions, but there you go.
Focus, Java Zone, Jax, those are all great conferences.
CodeMash.
CodeMash.
Yeah, many, many others.
The grand irony is we usually don't know what we're going to do until a few minutes before we.
You
actually
probably
walk in the
can't
room.
tell this because this looks all so seamless today.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have no idea we were working on this 10 minutes before we walked in here.
Were we? Was it that long?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No.
Weren't
No.
you?
No, you were
speaking in
sick.
Talk before?
All right. And, of course, all of you guys, the listeners, the interviewees, roundup attendees, everyone who's supported us over all
Especially
these
this
years.
year, because
Yeah.
the roundup attendees basically made up all of the Java Posse episodes this year.
Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on now.
Right on.
Yeah.
We've made so many friends in so many places. I mean, being on the Java Posse has just allowed us to travel around the world, visit all these conferences, and meet all these great Java developers. I don't think we would have had that opportunity. There's no way we would have been able to do that without being on the Posse. So many people just coming up and talking to us, taking selfies with us.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
Makes
does
you feel
indeed.
kind of cool for a minute. It makes you feel kind of cool for a little while. It does.
But now, without the Java Posse, you'll have more free time. So think of the positives. No more super annoying Java jingle stuck in your head.
Come on, I got to give a clap for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think people actually like the song. I've heard that. I've heard that they like the song.
Other podcasts to listen to. There are plenty of them out there.
Scalawags.
Yay!
The Android developers backstage.
Le Posse français.
Les
Cascadeurs.
Oui, oui. Le Cascadeur. The downside to that, you do need to speak French. Any chance of an English translation?
No, you can speak English with a French accent. It works perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Other things you can do, you could listen to your ABBA album collection.
Or Tor has the entire collection as well. So, you know, if you need guidance.
I have multiple backups.
And of course, we're not dead, okay? Just because the Java Posse's gone, we all
I would
have...
say officially we're retired, right?
Yes.
So we're announcing our retirement.
Yeah.
But as
To spend
individuals,
more
we are
time
not
with
dead.
family.
Family.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and live the rock and roll lifestyle and break up hotel rooms and get drunk every night.
Hookers and blow.
Pass out next to the pool.
No
all that
less than
sort of
what we
thing.
expected to.
You know what's
Yeah.
great is we made so much money doing this. We
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have to work. Oh, wait
Exactly. Wait,
A minute.
no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We forgot something.
Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot something on the way. I think it was called monetization these days, they call it. Yeah.
We had the perfect .com business plan. First, you get the listeners.
Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
Yes. Steel underpants.
We're still working on step 2.
And to that point, we are still, you're going to see us at conferences, probably not as the group Java Posse, but individually there doing talks and
So
things. all
here's the
time.
sad thing, you guys. You know how we were geek celebrities? We're now ex-geek celebrities. That's like,
That's scary.
isn't that awful? That's like really
They
bad.
used to be not anyone. That's what they'll say of us now.
Yeah. They used to be vaguely kind of, no, they weren't
no,
really anything at
no.
all, and now they're not
No.
at all that anymore.
Weren't you an extra once on that afternoon TV show that got canceled?
Yeah, we'll be in rehab.
Do you want to do the hat?
All right, so what about the hats? Is there any more on that slide, or should I just talk? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
talk
So,
to it.
because I swear I saw Joe make a slide, but okay. We are going to sign these hats and auction them off, and the proceeds will go to the, was it Devoxx for Kids?
Devoxx for Kids.
Yes, charity. So that's our plan. So if you want to start your own 4-member podcast with a cowboy
That requires
theme,
large hats.
this is your chance.
Slightly used hats.
And remember, it goes to charity. So, you know, despite we look kind of beat up, I think, but, you know, they need a new home.
They might still fluff up if you give them enough time, I think. Maybe. Or maybe put them in a sauna or a steam room or something and they'll sort of reshape themselves. But anyway, we're going to sign them. Please be generous. We are going to figure out we'll announce it on Voxed how we do it because we were too busy getting this presentation ready together to figure out the mechanics of auctioning them off. But they will be auctioned off. It will be announced on Vox.
The proceeds are going to Devoxx for Kids. So if you're not that stoked about it, at least help us market the auction. So
Yeah,
that
this
we
is
can
not our
push these
monetization
to something
plan,
useful.
okay?
None of this money goes to us. Zero.
And it would be okay to buy the hats and then just throw them away if you want to contribute to Devoxx for Kids.
Okay. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. We got a little bit of time for quick Q&A if anybody wants to ask us a question or tell us how much they hate us now. That's... Aww. Aww. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Take a bow, right?
Take a bow. Okay, so does anybody want to tell us how much they hate us now? Seriously. I know this is not a popular move, but would you like the mic? Oh, you just want to register your hate. When is the next what? Episode? Oh, there will not be one. No. Let's go back to that slide with the graph, can we? Yeah. No. No more episodes. That's it. We're done. Anybody got a question? How about the roundup? I thought somebody was going to. Okay, so we kind of thought this question would be coming. I'm going to try and find some way of getting the remainder of the episodes out there, even though Tor's given me.
I don't think they were not asking about the episode.
So
they're
the
asking
roundup,
about the conference.
The conference itself. Okay.
I think Bruce is still going to host the conference.
Yeah.
But it's called the Winter Tech Forum, and so it is. The dates are not picked by us. It's basically Bruce's thing now.
Yeah.
So. If you want that experience, it's really good.
It's already planned. It's the last week of February. Some of us might go, but it's not the roundup anymore. But it'll have a lot of the same attendees and the same vibe.
I'm going to throw in a quick point here. So the Java Posse Roundup is just an open space conference. The whole point of an open space conference is you don't have to really organize it. So there happens to be one still happening in Crested Butte around the same time ours used to be. It's a different conference with a different title, but who cares? You can do an
unless you went there to meet the
conference
Java Posse.
Anytime, any place.
And there's also the JCREAT, Java Specialist Symposium, I think, called something like that. Yeah.
And we were talking about, though we haven't really told Stefan yet, about maybe having a roundup open spacey kind of thing, either proceed or post-seed, I don't know what the right word is, Devoxx. So maybe we would organize something and just have people show up early and have some space.
There was actually one last year that was the Java Posse Roundup UK that happened before Devoxx UK as well.
Gotcha.
And I think that we might try and do that again. It won't be called the Java Posse Roundup now. It'll just be called maybe the Roundup. We haven't decided yet. But that will continue. It will be the same kind of thing. It's just lost our branding. I mean, we're gone. But we may still be there. In fact, I think Carl
I just
and
want
I
to
are
quickly
very
say,
seriously
because some
consider
people
going.
are leaving, we are still going to do the song one final time. But the one
yeah.
thing I want to say is please remember to bring your beer bottles
Yes,
with you
please.
out. Please do not leave them in your seats or worse, under the seats.
Okay. So that's really the plan for the roundup. Stay tuned. I think I'll announce now. I'm sure that Stefan will be all right with this. We'll try and keep information coming out through Voxed about what we're doing, and some of this is still being decided. This was the big announcement for us, and a lot of the other details we've kind of deferred. But we'll use that as a messaging.
It's not our coming out party; it's our going back in party.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
How will you save the episodes for posterity?
How will I save the episodes for posterity?
The website should stay up.
I was going to say that the website will be up there, and it is the internet. I'm like Linus Torvalds. Real men don't back up. They let the internet do it.
The internet is for porn.
Actually,
And the internet is for porn.
That's right.
Java Posse porn.
Speaking of porn, did you want to talk about episode 255 again?
No, we don't talk. We don't talk about 255.
Probably
There's a time paradox involved in that.
Ever.
How many people saw 255?
No one, because everyone else.
I think we should do
Good.
the song one
I
final
think so.
time.
You should.
Last chance.
Just basically one last time.
Last chance. It's the way to see it out properly, isn't it?
Sing through your tears.
Yeah.
All right, let's get loud, you guys. This is the last time. I know
Last
you're all
time you'll be able
European,
to do
you
it.
don't like singing. Too bad.